Good morning. My name is Edward Vaughan. I'm from the CAD Center. I'm here in this session to demonstrate Functional Skills ICT Level 2. So I'm on the City and Guilds website and I'm typing in the box 3748. Right, so this is the key code, or not the key code, the code number for functional skills. Now the first thing you should do when you're doing your ICT level 2 test, you need to watch these 4 video clips. One is for word processor, one is for spreadsheets, one is for database, and one is for presentation software. If you watch these 4 clips, you will have a very good idea of what the test is all about. So please, before you do your test, please watch these 4 videos. Okay? Right, so I'm going to scroll down some more and I'm going to choose level 2. Scroll down some more and I'm going to choose the only sample that is seen. So today we're doing ICT Functional Skills Level 2 Sample 1. So I'm pressing now, waiting for it to load up. Now it's a sample, so you don't need any key codes or login details. It's just a sample. I'm just pressing confirm. Like any other test, it's very important to read the questions carefully. So I'm going to just start exam and get the ball rolling. Right, so the first thing you should always do in this test is read the tasks that are seen on the right hand side of the screen. So this task, you work for the manager of a chain of restaurants called City Cuisine. She wants to try making the restaurant menus healthier to see if this helps to make more money. Now the manager needs you to find some information that she can use at the next senior staff meeting. So after we've read this, we're going to go to next, or go to forward. So we press on forward up top. So our first task is to visit the Standard Food Authority's website. That's www.standardfoodauthority.co.uk, and find an image of their traffic sign, of the traffic lights labeling system for healthy eating, and then they want us to save the image so that we can find it again easily. It says also you also need to find some information about the meaning of the different colors, and you should paste this information into a Word processed document and save it so that you can find it easy again. And then when you finish, click forward. So let's start this question. We'll start. So first thing we'll do, we'll go to this website, so we can just highlight all of it up here and then press on copy. Now you should also know that in this test, in most cases you will not be able to use your right click on the mouse, so it's best just to follow the menu. Okay, so let me just start. So I'm going to go to my web browser. So I'm going to choose my web browser here. Now if you ever want to see the task again, you can just press on the task window and it comes forward. See? So I'm pressing here, I'm pressing on the task window, and when I press it, it comes forward like that. So I'm going back to my browser and I'm changing all of this here, and then I'm going to go to file, go to edit and choose paste. Alright, so this is my website. Now I'm going to press on go. Right, so this is the website that I should be at, and they want me to find an image of the traffic light labeling system. So where can I find an image of the traffic light system? Let me see. Okay, so the first thing, I'm going to press on the food labeling tab. And I see my image. Image is right here. So it says click to download. So I press once and then I choose save. Please do not open your file. You need to save it first, and then make sure you save it in a folder that you can remember. Okay? So I'm going to press save now, and I'll save it right here. Yeah, I won't put it into a new folder. So I'll just press save now, and then I'm going back on my task. So let me press my task. So my traffic system labeling system image has been saved. Now they want me to find information about the meaning of the different colors. So let me find some information about the meaning of the colors. Right. I think I found some information here. It's right here. So I can just copy all of that. All of this here. All of this, yes. So this is the information I require. Now I'm going to go to edit and choose copy, and now they want us to paste our information into a Word processed document. So what I can do now, I can open up my Word processor, and then I can just paste my information. So I'm going to edit and choosing paste. Alright, so this is my information. And then I think I missed something. I think I missed the if you. So you can just type it there. I'll just type on if you see. So just type my if you right here. Like that. What else does it say? Okay, that's my task. Right. So I think that is all they needed. So now I can just can save my new Word document, and I'll save it as food labeling. So I'll just I'll give it a new file name. I'll call it food labeling. I can even change the file type as a doc. just to make things more transparent. Then I can choose save. Once it's been saved, I can just close my word processor. Right, so that would be the end of your first task. Now I'm going on to, so I can close this one. Wait a minute, I think I'll do yeah, I think I'll close this one as well. I'll close on this one as well. So now that is task 1. Now I can go to task 2. So I press and forward. In task 2, it says send an email to the manager at b.costello@citycuisine.com saying that you found the traffic light image. Now they want you to attach the image and include a suitable subject line. Copy the manager's assistants m.karim@citycuisine.com into the email also. They also want you to add the manager's email address at her address to your address book, and when you finish they want you to click on forward. So here this section is about email, so I'm going to choose my email icon, so I press on it to open it, and then I'm waiting on it to send my email. So just like any other message, just like any other email, you send a message by creating a new message. So I'm going to new mail, and I'm going to send a message to the manager of City Cuisine. So it's B Costello, so I'm sending it to b.costello at citycuisine.com, and then I'm copying in the manager's assistant, who is m.karim citycuisine.com. My subject line, I will say I'll call it food labeling image. Yeah, I like that one, so I'll call it food labeling image. Then as my message I'll say there Mr. Costello. I hope it's a Mr. Costello. Please find attached the food labeling image. Then I choose up here, I choose attach. Then I locate the file, which is traffic, is this one right here. Press on it twice or even once, and then you can just, and then when that is done, I press on send, and it's gone. It says your email has been sent. So that is finished. But now please remember as well to read the question carefully. The question also said they want you to add the manager's email address to your address book. So what I do now, I press on address book up top. So I press address book, and I choose add contact, and now I can enter in names. So I can type up here maybe B Costello, I don't know her phone number. I know her email is the Stella at cuisine citycuisine.com. Web address, it's www.citycuisine.com. A job, well, she's the manager, of course, or the manageress, but in this case I think I use the mail as the when I set my email, so I'll say the manager. The company is City Cuisine. Right. Now I press OK, and there is my new contact in my address book. So now to make this all confirmed, I must press on OK. So I press OK now, and it's gone. It's finished. So I can just close that. That is the end of task 2. So I'm going task 3 now. So I'm going there. It says, oh, it's Mrs. My mistake. But again, don't worry about that. The purpose of this session, just to give you an idea of what to expect on the test. Alright? Okay, let's see. Mrs. Costello has sent you an email with the subject line image. Go to your inbox and reply to the email. When you finish, click forward. So I'm going back to the email that Mrs. Costello sent me. Right? Okay. So I'm gonna open this image by pressing twice. She says, I would like you to use the traffic lights image on our website, but it is protected by copyright. I've asked some colleagues what I should do. Louis says I need to ask for permission to use the image from its owner. Joel thinks I should use it anyway, as it's for a website and therefore copyright doesn't apply. Mike suggests that I apply for a color filter to the image and use the new version. Temi says I should register the image with the British Copyright Council. Who is right? In this case, I would choose. I think Louise is right. I think Louise, when she says asks for permission to use the image from its owner. So I'm going to reply to that one. I'll say, dear Mrs. Costello, I agree with Louise. I think you should ask for permission to use the image. Nothing too long, just go straight to the point. Then I'm just going to send it. Good. Does that sense? And that's been answered. So now I can close this. And then that's finished. I'm going now to task 4. It says in task 4, you've been given a file with some data about the city cuisine restaurants. Mrs. Costello needs you to make sure the data are clear and formatted appropriately. When you're finished, click forward to continue. So let's have a look. So I'm going to File Viewer, going to Resources, and she wants us to look at the data here. So let's have a look. Now when you open the .csv file, it will take you to a spreadsheet page. Right? Now these programs, they are not Office, but they are intended to be a virtual version, just to give you an idea of what's to expect in Office. But again, this is not Office. So please don't try to treat this test as if you're doing Microsoft Office. Alright? Just a test. It's a virtual program. So let's see. Okay, so let's format our data. So let's make things clear and easy to read. So we do this. First of all, we're going to make our headings bold. So please watch what I do. I press on the number 1 first, and it highlights all of my headings. So all I did, I press on the number 1, pressed once, and then I just press some bold up top. Right now, to make space, more space in my columns, I can just choose each column. So I press on C first. I choose format, and choose column. Here I can change the spacing. I'll make it 80. Yeah, 80 I think would be fine. Right? And I'll do the same thing for column Z as well. I'll get more space. So format, column, I can choose the spacing there. 80. And I can do that for all of them. Alright. Yeah, let's bold this column as well. So press there and press bold as well. Also, let's make these values money show the pound symbol. So what I'm doing now, I'm pressing on D2, and then I'm highlighting all the areas that have money. So I'll do that again, all of it like that. Up some more. Yeah. Oops, I missed 2. Let me do it again. Do that again. There we are, like that. Then I'm gonna just press on the pound symbol up here. That's my pound symbol. I can even change the decimal points. I don't think I will, just because I'm just making a demonstration. I won't change that, but you could do that in the test as well. But still, the main thing is that you have the pound symbol. Yeah, that's the main thing. Right. So let's get started. Right, so go forward to next, or go next to forward. So task 5. So in task 5, the manager wants to see how the restaurants are performing. He wants us to create a formula which shows the word profit or loss beside each restaurant based on the data below. So at this point, I'm going to show you how to create a formula. So, well, this formula, it's similar to Excel, very similar to Excel, but please note this program that you're using is not Excel, okay? But it's similar, very similar. So let's start. So income is food sales plus drink sales. So income would be equal to F2 plus G2. So it's these two. So here's my formula. It's equal, then I just put the cell names, so it's F2 plus G2, and then I press enter on the keyboard. There we are. So I'll just make some more space in my H. because I did do that the last time. So I'll bring that to 80. Right, then I can just copy. Now to copy your formula, you need to press on this small. Now if you look on the right hand side, look on the right, there's a very small box right over there, right here. So what you need to do, hover your cursor hover your cursor over that small box, and then when it changes to a black cross, you click and drag. So I'll do that again. So I'll go right down this time. Oops. So drag that again. Yeah. Drag right down to one more. Oops, it won't go for it. Try again. Again, if you're using a mouse, you won't really have much trouble with this, but because I'm using my laptop here, there we are. Yep, yes, there we are. That's it. So it's best to use a mouse, but if you don't have a mouse, then you can still do your test anyway. So I'm just gonna extend this other column. Right. So now we're at expenditure. Expenditure is materials plus wages. So to find this answer here, it's wages plus materials. So that's equal. What is it equal to? It's equal to D2 plus E2. So now I can just copy. I can copy my formula. So I can just press there. I can use my scroller at the bottom to scroll to my right hand side. And then I can just do the same thing I did. I can turn my cursor into a small black cross and drag like that. Alright, so that's how you copy the formulas. Copying your formulas is also the same thing as replicating your formula. Alright, they both mean the same thing. Alright, so now I'm going to do profits. Profits is income minus expenditure, so it's H1 minus I1. So I'm going there now. So it's over here. So let me just expand this some more as well. I make this one 60 here. Right, so it all would be equal to H2 minus H minus I2, sorry. Oops, overdone. But no, oops, that was my mistake. Let me fix that out. Let's change that to 2. Well, that should work now. There we are. Then I'll just copy all of that below. Oops, I think we did too much. Let me just erase that one. Erase that. To each, or I can even highlight all of it. Yes, let me highlight all of it. So I'll highlight all of this first. And yeah, and then I'll change. So now, once I highlight, I go to format, choose cells, and all I'm doing here, I'm changing my decimal places to 2. So I press twice. 1, 2, and I press OK. Alright, so I think that looks more. That looks a bit better. So I can do the same thing for section B as well.